Hello there.
Every day we get closer and closer to the premiere of the Book of Boba Fett. As the time of recording this video, and probably the time that you're watching this video, we have about 21 days left until we see the Book of Boba Fett, and we have Tamora Morrison speaking on a little bit about what we're going to see here for the Book of Boba Fett regarding Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. So without further ado, we're going to jump right on into it. What's going on, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to or welcome back to our channel, and as I had just mentioned, we are talking about the Book of Boba Fett in today's video as Tamora Morrison, Boba Fett himself, talks about Din Djarin and his returning possibly for the Book of Boba Fett and overall back to Star Wars as The Mandalorian Season 3 is filming as of right now. The Book of Boba Fett is only weeks away at this point. While the two have a lot of similarities, there's also a lot of differences between these two characters. However, their contrast between these two characters and how they overall work together, I think is something that we're definitely going to be seeing here once again at some point in time within the Mandalorian universe, whether or not that's going to be the Book of Boba Fett or the Mandalorian Season 3, maybe even the Ahsoka Tano show. It's completely unknown and up in the air as of right now. Now, a lot of fans do speculate and hope and have their fingers crossed that the Mandalorian Din Djarin will return here in the Book of Boba Fett. At some point, it even just kind of feels like it's a given at this point that we're going to be seeing Din Djarin in the Book of Boba Fett show, but that's not necessarily confirmed. And to be honest, we really don't know anything about the Book of Boba Fett, and a lot of Star Wars fans actually really like going in pretty blind into this overall TV series. The only two characters confirmed that we do know to be appearing here in this upcoming show very well is only Boba Fett and Fennec Shand, as they're the only ones that we really know appearing in any of the trailers. And so when asked Tamora Morrison about Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, popping up in the Book of Boba Fett at some point in time to make some type of cameo or to stick around for a couple of episodes, he said that he simply cannot speak on the matter. Personally, I'm glad that he's not speaking on the matter, and furthermore that he hasn't slipped up on anything saying, oh yeah, we're definitely going to be seeing the Mandalorian appear here in my show. I'm glad he doesn't, say anything about this. I'm glad that we're going in pretty much completely blind into this overall TV show. We barely know anything about it and what it's going to exactly be about. It's just being described about Fennec Shand and Boba Fett making their way through Tatooine and really the overall underworld of the Star Wars universe, and I think that is something really, really cool to explore. Something that I can gander, however, from Tamora Morrison on speaking about how he simply just can't speak about having the Mandalorian pop up in The Mandalorian, we can of course take it in two simple directions. It's either we're not going to be seeing the Mandalorian in the Book of Boba Fett, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, or we're definitely 110% already confirmed to be seeing the Mandalorian appear here at some point in time for some type of cameo or staying around for multiple episodes in the Book of Boba Fett. Something I do kind of long for, however, with the Book of Boba Fett, and that it kind of draws a little bit of fear for me, is that the show is called The Book of Boba Fett, not The Book of Boba Fett and The Mandalorian. This show is about Boba Fett and nobody else. Don't get me wrong, while I absolutely loved and enjoyed The Mandalorian Season 2, who didn't? There was a lot of different cameos and different characters that had popped up here and there and kind of stole the show from The Mandalorian. And something I think we need to get back track on here, especially for these Disney Plus Star Wars shows, is to have these shows center around the characters that they're meant to be about. And while there's a lot of cameos a lot of people want to have in the Book of Boba Fett, those are just simply cameos, and that's how I'd like to stick to that. I don't want them to take up complete episodes. I don't want them to be sticking around for multiple episodes. Just thinking about it, of course, if we were to see Cad Bane pop up in the Book of Boba Fett, of course, for one thing, it would be absolutely amazing to see a live-action Cad Bane, but for another thing, I feel like he would just completely steal the show, especially if they had this character stick around for an entire episode for one thing, and furthermore for multiple episodes. I think it would really just steal the show from Boba Fett. Boba Fett is something and somebody that we haven't really completely explored in the overall Star Wars universe, let alone last we thought about him is that he was dead at the end of Return of the Jedi, and to see this character come back in The Mandalorian Season 2, it creates a lot of different questions, and there's a lot of things to be explained and explored with on Boba Fett's end. So yes, don't get me wrong, it wouldn't be bad to have a cameo here and there, maybe set up for future references with multiple seasons for the Book of Boba Fett, but it's not something I necessarily want to steal the overall show. Then again, of course, there's characters that are kind of like a must to have in the book of Boba Fett, such as Cobb Vanth. I think he plays a pretty substantial role within Boba Fett and his history, especially taking his armor and putting on that legacy of Boba Fett and who he was in the Star Wars universe. It has kind of a burden on Cobb Vanth to reappear somewhere within the book of Boba Fett at some point in time. Same thing goes for the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian was really a huge savior, I feel like, for Boba Fett and his character, with giving back his armor and reclaiming that overall legacy of who he is in the Star Wars galaxy. It returns the overall name of Boba Fett and who he is to the overall Star Wars universe. So as far as that goes, I definitely think we're going to be getting some type of glimpse of either two of those characters. Some type of cameo for those characters I think would work really well. However, to recap overall at the end of the day, with Tamora Morrison talking about any type of characters really at that, on who he can really talk about appearing here with the book of Boba Fett and what characters we could expect to see here in the book of Boba Fett, it's just kind of simply up in the air. They're not going to say anything, and I kind of love it. We're going into this overall TV series completely blind, and I absolutely love it. It leaves a lot of surprises out there to yet be seen. Even when it comes to the simplest of characters, such as the Mandalorian, that are almost a given to appear in the book of Boba Fett, he won't even speak on that, and there's something truly to the fans over on that end, honestly, that he won't even give the snippiest of the tiniest little secrets for this overall show and what we could expect. We are only 21 days away from the book of Boba Fett, and we're going to be breaking down each and every 7 episodes on here on the channel, so make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss that and any other Star Wars news updates, rumors, leaks, theories, explanations, rumors, you name it. It's going to be Star Wars. It's going to be here. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you guys don't miss it. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, as it really does help with the channel, and check out our Instagram, Unofficial Star Wars, for more Star Wars related content. Guys, thanks so much for watching. As always, may the Force be with you. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.